started in a disastrous fashion.
They did.
They lose in Atlanta. They lose in Miami. They right the ship in New Orleans and San Antonio.
Who did the gesture first? This is before the free throw line. This is before we saw Ja Morant as he's crossing Jimmy Butler and them doing the gesture. We see Buddie Hield doing it right here. Right? He's doing it right here. This is not, this is clear as day. He was doing what Ja Morant was doing, but he did it first. Unless someone has video of Ja Morant doing it before, then we can have a different conversation. But Buddie Hield is clearly doing it right now.
But they're 20 seconds away from owning the tiebreaker over Memphis and Minnesota. And so Butler, what a luxury.
See? Gestured and gestured.
With Jimmy 12 of 12 and Steph 6 of 6.
The NBA is investigating it. And based on the footage, Buddie Hield did it first. Buddie Hield did it first. And I feel for Ja Morant because what do we always say? The second guy always gets caught, right? If you're ever speeding, right? If you're ever on the highway speeding, right? The second guy, the guy behind the other person, for the most part, is going to get that ticket. It always happens. The second guy who always gets caught, damn near every time. But here's the thing, though, right? I'm tired of people clutching their pearls. This is a normal part of basketball. Austin Reeves does it. Nobody cares. Ja does it. He's a thug. Like, come on. It's a regular part of basketball. People overreaching. LeBron does it. And you are 100% right, Elijah, right? Ja, with his old incident, it shouldn't continue to follow him. But in a perfect world, that would work, but we don't live in a perfect world, right? The reality for Ja Morant, the reality for Ja Morant is this, right? You can't do any of these things from here on out. Unfortunately, from here on out, you can't do any of these gestures. If you do a 3, your hand better be raising up high like this. You could do the 3 up. You could do 3 to the dome. But you can't do this. You can't do this. You just can't. You just can't, Ja. I don't think Ja should ever mention the word gun. I don't think he can ever say guns. Even when he says shoot or shot, I think he needs to be careful. And I'm not being funny. I think that's the world that we live in, and that's the life that he has to live if he wants to continue getting sponsorships. And that's just the reality of his situation. Ice in the veins, what they do. Ja has a history of guns, so the reputation is there, just like Draymond. Green fouls are always reviewed. Like, here's the thing at this point, right? You gotta pay someone to go get you a gun at the store. No one can ever see you purchase it. If you're gonna go to a range, you have to close that bitch down and make sure there are no cameras, nothing, nowhere. He just needs to adjust. And like I said, I'm not even saying like this particular instance. I think this is on Buddie Hield. Or if anything, they both have to get reprimanded. But at the end of the day, it's always going to fall on Ja Morant. And the sooner he understands that, the better. Now, if he wants to keep doing what he does, knowing the consequences, then by all means, do your thing. But if you want these sponsorship opportunities, If you want the opportunity to get traded to any of these major teams in these major markets and have these big brands work with you, this is just going to have to be your reality. And it just is what it is.